everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the MJCRM podcast. This is episode 3, and today we're going to be discussing the issues surrounding Sergio Romero's nearly move to Everton, which he was trying to force through on transfer deadline day. As some of you may know, Sergio Romero's wife actually took to Instagram to complain about the way that Romero was treated by the club. I've got the quote up here, so I'll just kind of read this out to you just now in case you haven't seen it. So she said, Sergio Romero worked hard for this club. Last trophy they won, they lifted it with him. He helped the team reach 4 finals/semi-finals, and then he was left on the bench only to lose them all. It is time for them to return the opportunity and let him go. Respect for once. Respect for once being in block capitals, followed by 4 exclamation marks, so it's quite clear that his wife is not too happy about the way Manchester United have treated him. And Sergio Romero has been a fantastic servant for Manchester United, a great number 2, arguably the best in the world, to be honest. I don't remember one occasion when he has complained about not starting. He's accepted that his position is behind David De Gea and will be kind of limited to the League Cup, FA Cup, that sort of thing. Obviously, as his wife pointed out, he's not really been included in the last few semi-finals, and we've actually gone on to lose them. Which obviously kind of speaks for itself. He's been very good in those competitions, so I don't really know why wasn't been picked. The only time I remember him speaking out vaguely was a couple of years ago, if you remember, when David De Gea was seriously linked to the summer move to Real Madrid. It was the summer after his best, and just before the summer, but midway through that season, Sergio Romero said something along the lines of he's aiming for the number 1 spot because David De Gea will be leaving in the summer. Nothing too scathing, and we all did think he was going to leave, and that obviously added fuel to the fire. But he was obviously just looking out for himself, and maybe thinking at the time, right, okay, I can push for number 1 again. He's not really been a problem at all. He's been fantastic, if anything. And she's right to say that the last 2 trophies, one under him, were won when he was in goal. Them being obviously the Europa League and the League Cup before that. He's been good in both finals. So that League Cup game was a bit closer, but certainly the Europa League final, which we played, he was very good in that and didn't really do anything wrong. So what do I think about the way the club has handled this? Again, I actually think that this actually kind of sums up the way the club treat the fans, the players, and the general area around Manchester, to those who care about the club. It's a good example of it. They just treat everyone with such a lack of respect. They're so out of touch. I wouldn't be surprised if the Glazers didn't even know who he was. That's the state of it. I'm pretty sure the Glazers don't know half of the team. Like, for example, do they really know who Luke Shaw is? I'm not so sure. If he was looking to leave, and we probably would ask Ed Woodward, how many appearances has he made? Okay, that's not a high enough fee to just reject any bid unless we get this. And, it would be an unreasonable figure as well, let's be honest. And the same here happens to be with Sergio Romero. Don't want to say he's not needed. He's a great goalkeeper. We've got very good goalkeepers in him, David De Gea and Dean Henderson. Henderson a bit more new. He's obviously the one that everyone's kind of looking to for the future now, Dean Henderson. So, Romero, it probably is the right time for him to leave. And I don't see why we're not letting him. It's ridiculous. I would not begrudge him a move to Everton. Jordan Pickford, let's be honest, is massively overrated, but will get a free pass whatever he does because of that penalty shootout in the 2018 World Cup. Romero is a much better goalkeeper, will be much more consistent, and I think it's a great opportunity for him to prove that. And it's just a shame that the club have treated him in this way. And he's not getting any game time at all now. Ollie clearly doesn't fancy him. Something's obviously been said, which is why he's trying to force for this move as well. And it really is just a shame, and it's a complete lack of respect. And as I say, it just sums up the way the club is being run at the moment. Yeah, a bit of a shorter video today, but I felt I had to cover this because this is a player who's been, so professional throughout his time at the club. He's been here, I think, around 5 years now. Van Gaal signed him, and he's just been fantastic. And it's such a shame he's been treated in this way. And I hope in January he gets his move. Either to Everton or somebody else at that level. He doesn't deserve to be playing championship football or, ended up in Russia or something where it's not competitive. He deserves to be playing at the highest level, and I really do wish him the best. And of course, if it doesn't work out with Dean Henderson, why not give him a go? Even David De Gea, he's been so consistent. I think he's just not really had the opportunity to really shine with us, to be honest. And he has sacrificed a large part of his career um, um, for being with us for so long because he's not played. So, I think we do own this. Just let him go if he wants. And anyway, guys, I'm going to kind of wrap it up there. This is obviously the third episode. I'm really enjoying these. If